You're standing in front of a plane. Does that mean I can order you with one click?
You should order for me with one click. As many clicks as it takes, Vani, you should order for me constantly. But yes, look at this. Prime Air. Amazon, as if they don't have everything from Whole Foods, which is certainly something they've got their eye on, to you name it, Amazon Echo and so on. They're showcasing this Prime Air thing on this Prime big shopping day. Their second biggest day of the year in terms of shopping, their biggest day of the year last year. But I think it's really interesting to think about their global logistics and that really they see this, and indeed one could certainly argue that it is an enormous strength that no other company can really compete with. They've got 22 of these planes in the air, these 767s that are operated through partnerships, and it's really interesting to sort of imagine what they're doing here in terms of changing the logistics operations, running certain flights that they can't get from the likes of FedEx, UPS, DHL, and the others.
Corey, are more and more users going to be ordering via Alexa?
Yeah, I think that's certainly their wish. Now, they've rolled out this Alexa physical device in lots of different forms. They're going to put those massively on sale over the course of the next day or so as part of this Prime promotion, because they really do see that as a way of sort of closing the ecosystem, getting people to shop more on Amazon and Amazon alone. It's an intriguing device, and I think the killer apps of it maybe are yet to be seen, but it's a fascinating thing, and you see a lot of companies, Apple, Google, and others, looking at this way of sort of locking in customers into their ecosystem. But I think that, you know, I'm so fascinated by the way that they're changing the way, you know, not too long ago, Amazon had fulfillment centers stashed away in low-tax environments like Nevada and others, and sort of further and further away from the customer. When they made these decisions to push out a lot closer to the customer, it changed the way their global logistics ran. They've got over 70 of their fulfillment centers throughout the country, over 150,000 square feet of footage in terms of the fulfillment center's capabilities, and lots of different partners as well. When we sat down with Dave Clark was here. He's the SVP who runs this business for them. Listen to what he had to say.
There's a lot of moving parts in the airplane business, and we found a couple of great partners, we think, in Atlas and ATSG, and we've worked with them to come up with a great path forward. We think that fits both the company needs, works great for them, and for the supplier, and provides a fantastic service to customers.
So yeah, Amazon's actually they don't own the planes themselves. They've struck these long-term deals with ATSG and with Atlas Air. This is an Atlas airplane behind me here.
Yes.
But I think it shows you the notion of what they want to do. And surely, you know, we're seeing all these cargo planes take off at the Seattle-Tacoma airport. We see the DHL planes take off, and the FedEx planes take off, and the UPS planes take off. And they see this plane here, and they know that this is their competition when they're negotiating those long-term deals with Amazon.
Well, exactly, Corey. What are the plans for these planes? What destinations, and why should UPS and FedEx be concerned? How many planes do they have?
Yeah. So 24 planes right now. It's going to be up to 40 by the end of this year. And I think, you know, what they're really talking about is flexibility. And it allows them to sort of decide, hey, we've got some products in our fulfillment center in Columbus, Ohio, and we need to get it to our fulfillment center in Phoenix, so we can get it to a customer somewhere in Tempe, Arizona tomorrow. We've got enough of that stuff that we can use one of our planes to make that happen. So the logistics are so massive, the order numbers are so huge that they can have that make sense for their business.